So I've come to Myanmar under a new Colombo Plan scholarship, which is a scholarship provided by the Australian Government Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. And it's basically to encourage young Australian undergraduate students to spend time studying in the Indo Pacific region. So basically the scholarship allows you to combine study components with language and internships. And it really promotes you spending a long amount of time in the region. So I was able to study at the University of Yangon for one semester from December until the end of March. And then I have completed 2 internships during my scholarship period. So my first internship was at Yangon Film School, where I interned on a travelling cinema project where basically student filmmakers at the school went into rural Myanmar and did participatory filmmaking projects. And then my second internship has been at the UN Capital Development Fund here in Yangon, and that internship I've mostly been working on a project called the Women's Economic and Financial Inclusion Project, otherwise known as WIFIP. And basically that project is helping rural women in Myanmar become more financially literate, to become part of the formal financial system, and it's mostly targeted at conflict-affected areas. So during my time there, I've been able to travel to 2 states, to Kachin and Kaya state, and helped run workshops with the state government there. And then we also ran an event a few weeks ago in Yangon, which was a big conference sort of bringing together international and sort of local perspectives on making finance work for women.
The new Colombo Plan started about 6 years ago, and the idea is that the Government of Australia supports Australian undergraduates, young people, to undertake study, internships and study tours in the countries of the Indo Pacific. And the idea is for young Australians to get to know our Indo Pacific region and to acquire real knowledge and professional and personal contacts with the countries of our region. And we see that as part of a 2-way process. You'll know that many thousands of students from the Indo Pacific go to Australia to study each year.
How many Australian students have studied in Myanmar?
So far it's 450, which I think is a really great number, and it continues to grow. They've done a variety of things. They've interned at organisations and businesses. They've undertaken study at universities and other institutions and conducted study tours. It's very successful.
Well, I mean, Buddhism is a really integral part of Myanmar culture. You know, the vast majority of Myanmar people are Buddhist, and so it's been really important to, I think, gain an understanding and an appreciation of that. I think the other part of Myanmar culture that I've really enjoyed experiencing is the different types of food. So people might think that there's only like one type of Myanmar food, but there's actually like heaps of different types of Myanmar foods. But anyway, I just think tea shops are a really great way to sort of experience Myanmar culture. There's really just a big hub of social activity for people. We have a huge variety of, families, people. You can get food, you can get tea, and they're all like slightly different in every way. So I think they're a lot of fun to explore.
How long have you been there?
So I've come to Dala, I think the first time I came was when I came on a short trip in 2016. And then since I've been here on my new Colombo Plan scholarship, I've probably been here 2 or 3 times. This social enterprise is fantastic as well. I mean, it's all about supporting the women of Myanmar, helping them sell, build skills in making all of these products, in using recyclable materials, and then they are passing on those skills to other women as well. Yeah. And the whole building is made out of recycled materials, and then this stuff is sold not just here but also in downtown Yangon at multiple stores as well. So I think there is so much that can be shared, and I think that's what's really been great about my scholarship program is being here long term. Being here for almost a year, it's really great. I can see how we can share and how we can exchange and how we can form these links that are just so important for both countries' future. And I think something that's really great that Australians could learn from Myanmar is that Myanmar people, I feel, are incredibly strong, and and they have this really great optimism about where where things are going, whether it's just in their lives or just in the country more broadly. And I think that's something that's very admirable and, yeah, something I really value being here.